Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens... Here begins...
Would you be interested in a mini-K?
Oh, put that away before I hurl.
It's not that bad. It's organic.
That's the problem. Gross.
Their voices cried out for help. From deep in the gap, Savior Joey heard their pleas.
Hey there.
Hello again. Glorious day, isn't it?
Another perfect day in Union City.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile on your face.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. This is only the beginning.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
To the ongoing enrichment of the gap.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
Nothing quite yet. Just its usual gentle neighborly wave. These things take time, of course.
Dare to dream.
What if you never get assigned?
Then I shall never leave.
What if you never get assigned?
Then I shall never leave.
How can I get one of those brooches?
Just be a good citizen. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and all night long. And then wake up and do it again tomorrow.
I'm not sure I have time for that. Could you give me your aspiration brooch?
I couldn't. They're issued specifically to social climbers.
Could you lend me yours?
No can do. Only the highest kudos social climbers are allowed into the old history exhibit. You are not worthy, according to the council, that is.
From our new partnership with Agio City to the ongoing...
I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside so the Savior and I can have a little us time. Just me and the hand.
What you might become. Union City wishes...
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens... The struggle against Link was long and fierce, and there was... Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hey there.
Hello again. Glorious day, isn't it?
Another perfect day in Union City. I really need that brooch.
So I can tell. Why exactly are you so keen to get inside the old history exhibit anyway?
Do you ever feel like you're not being given the whole truth about the city?
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit...
Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, who'd fall for this Savior Joey nonsense?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think my dad would like me talking to you. I'd better go back to the self-improvement and the learning.
So how would I get one of those aspiration brooches?
You'd have to ask my dad. He's the kudos king.
Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile on your face.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration.
This mini K is yours if you want it.
Oh, no thanks. I'm fasting.
Well, that's commitment. Till when?
Just until I get a sign from Joey.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
Nothing quite yet. Just its usual gentle neighborly wave. These things take time, of course.
What if you never get a...
Then I shall never leave.
I better go and...
Keep a smile.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hey there.
Hello again.
Another perfect day in Union City. Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
What looked like a mobile toilet brush was fanatically scrubbing the floor.
City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Day. You need them.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I think he's trying to give me a high five. What else could it mean, right?
What if you never get assigned?
Then I shall never leave.
I better go and...
Happy Asper...
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage. Hey there.
Hello again.
Another perfect day in Union City. So your dad is waiting...
From the arm, yeah. We'll be here for a while.
Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile on your face.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union
The
City.
guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration.
Greetings, citizen. We are the Council, your democratically elected representatives.
Wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. After bringing an end to the tyranny of the oppressor,
If you're one of our lucky aspirants,
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
be sure to check out the old history exhibit.
Fluids. You need them. We all do. But water isn't only here. It's gone.
Artifacts exist from the pre-Joey era.
Spankles is far more than just a recommended daily dose of vital fluids. Every can is bursting with micro-pleasurants to boost your mood and your aspirations. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day! Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help. Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover. That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Citizens, a happy aspiration day!
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling...
I'm not exactly sure. It's gone kind of funky. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's profound.
I better go and admire.
Keep a smile on...
Alert. Trajectory obstructed. Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes...
Savior Joey leashed the oppressor Link to serve and protect the people, and founded the Council to restore the rule of democracy. Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day! Union City wishes all...
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage. Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
He's beckoning me closer. He wishes to tell me something. He's about to give me the answer. I can almost feel it. Oh, Joey, I am listening.
I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day!
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day!
Union City wishes all... In the Savior's name, the Council formed the...
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy
Greetings, citizen. We are the Council, your democratically elected representatives. 5 years ago...
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day!
wishes all citizens a happy aspiration.
But, Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did everything right. I followed all your teachings.
Ouch, right in the face. That must have hurt.
This is your sign? Well, message received. Loud and clear. Come on, Cecily. We're leaving.
Finally. Where are we going?
We're going to find your mother.
Learn all about Union City in the
From our new
post-Joey era.
The guy had tossed away the aspiration brooch in anger. I suspected he'd get over it.
Learn all about Union City in the
Union City wishes
post-Joey
all
era.
citizens a happy aspiration day. To show your Union City wishes all citizens. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Welcome to the Old History exhibit, sir.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Meet Spunky, lifelong friend and companion of our benefactor, Danielle Piermont. Spunky was a friend to all low-life citizens and a true symbol of Union City spirit until he was found drowned in a pond at the tender age of 7. Through this exhibit, may his bark be with us always.
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits. Many years ago, Spunky had helped me in my quest to defeat Link. I was glad to see that he had gotten the respect he deserved. Excuse me.
Oi! Keep the noise down.
Oh, sorry.
A little respect while you're in this hallowed place.
Right. And you're a guard here?
Name's Payne. Roy Allen Payne. Ex-security officer, 30 years on the force. And I've got my eyes on you.
Are you the only person working here?
The only person? Yes. Not thinking of trying something funny, are we, son?
Absolutely not.
Jolly good. Because I don't think funny is funny.
I don't doubt it.
And the robots that work for me, they don't like funny either.
They work for you?
Well, not for me. Technically, I suppose they're my co-workers.
What exactly is this exhibit?
What is the exhibit, he asks. Joey, give me strength. This is the Old History exhibit. The definitive collection of Union City artifacts. Courtesy of our illustrious benefactor, Mrs. Piermont herself.
It just looks like a load of old junk from the old regime.
Junk? No. Old regime? Yes. In the days before our savior took control.
Does this museum really need security?
There's always something going on beneath the veil.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's just say I'm no stranger to vandals, thieves, enemy agents.
And you can handle those?
Well, it is down to me to supervise the exhibit of old history, including but not limited to the security of the displays and artifacts.
What sort of things are inside this exhibit?
Just take a look around. Relics. Relics of a bygone era. We got tech in here over 5 years old.
And does it all still work?
Most of it should. Say what you like about the old regime, but stuff was made to last.
I heard that you have an old map of the city in here.
Did you now? And what precisely did you hear?
That it shows Union City as it was 10 years ago. See, I have an obsolete area code, E1594, and I need to see where it is.
I see. Well, the map table is just over in the center of the room. But a specific area code, that'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Good luck, son.
Is there some way to make that map show a specific location?
Come now, sir. This is not a child's toy room. That map table is for observation, not human interaction.
Well, is there anything else around here that could help me?
Sir, this special collection is for esteemed social climbers. Urban geographical hobbyists need to look elsewhere.
See you later.
I'll be watching you.
There was an old fridge. There were strange noises coming from it, as if something was trapped inside. Slight recollection? A padlock prevented whatever was inside from getting out.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
This old city refrigeration unit is one of the last known relics of the great gastroenteritis crisis, a particularly dark piece of pre-Joey history. Its seal remains unbroken to preserve its mysteries, and per request of the Ministry of Comfort's janitorial staff. Protect your family with Spankles, the only food replacement guaranteed to be irradiated for your safety and drinking pleasure.
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
I was, just giving the machine a checkup.
Good luck with that. Lost cause if I ever saw one. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibit? Quietly. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history. This city synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Public music in Union City used to be restricted to low-life areas only. At one of our long-lost clubs, the St. James Club, citizens could meet to dance and drink. These days, music devices are mostly personalized, and loud music is only permitted in VIP areas or public stages.
These models were far too clean-cut to be Gaplanders. They'd done a good job with the goat, though. Union City still had some pretty backward views on the Gap.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Life in the Gap has always been primitive. Here we see a typical scene of two fully grown Gaplanders eking out an existence in the harsh wastes of the desert. Note the animal they are about to slaughter, most likely the now extinct quadruped commonly known as a goat. Goats were fierce predators, which were notoriously difficult to trap. Our two models here were clearly top hunters.
An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the creeps. The droid had an old interface port at the base.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Just 10 years ago, this lumbering barrel transporter robot was the height of technological sophistication. Designed to carry anything, provided that it fit into a barrel, these primitive robots paved the way for the Savior's arrival.
I'd had a run-in with this tech all those years ago. I hoped Union City had gone in a more sustainable direction.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
To power our glorious city, we used to use dangerous fuels. These days, we burn our waste and use that to provide all the power our citizens will ever need.
A giant holographic map of Union City as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet. A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
The information droid will be with you
This
shortly.
holographic map demonstrates the success of the Council in revitalizing Union City according to Joey's guidance. With new Council-approved technology, every citizen can finally look up and see clear blue skies.
The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
The information droid
Link
will be
was
with you
Union
shortly.
City's original digital curation device. Through terminals such as these, Link was used to control all aspects of citizens' lives. Their tyranny was ended when Savior Joey arrived and took control of the city. Joey replaced Link with our venerated Minos system, dedicated to creating the best city possible in which all citizens can be happy.
The Joey Speaks looked like a gimmick, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to hear my old buddy's voice again. The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry housed the spark that would become our beloved Savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldiering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most un-Savior-like nature.
The gruesome tendrils pulsed ominously, the product of Link, an experimental fusion of man with computer that had ended in tyranny.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
This organism found in the depths of the old city remains one of its greatest mysteries. It was at one time theorized that the biomass was the result of a mutated mini knockwurst flushed into the old sewage system. However, numerous court proceedings dictated that this was in fact a false statement fabricated by the franchise's competitor, Little Knackers. Whilst its origins are unknown, citizens are assured it represents no threat to our well-being and is displayed here merely as a reminder of the dark ages of our great Union City.
10 years ago, I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
This antique map shows the primitive transportation available prior to the installation of the monopod system. Unlike today, travelers often risk delays, confusing journey plans, and the inconvenience of inconsequential chatter. Now, work is just a button press away. What lies beneath Union City? Some talk of giant monsters, tentacle creatures, illicit android laboratories. Beware, spreading these unpatriotic rumors can have serious implications for your kudos rating.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey.
The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work.
Immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
La la la, la 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 la. Joey? La la la, la 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 la. Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that... Joey? Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey. Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Stop this noise at once!
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
Someone, shut this thing down. Make it stop this disrespect.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
There's no... Everybody out! All right, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey. The droid had an old interface port at the base. The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. The old vacuum robot looked familiar. The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use. An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Lure of the Temptress. The enemy within. Programming the Z-80. By Rodney Zacks. In cold blood. So your android went rogue and killed your wife. Debbie does DDoS. Androids gone wild. RBMK 1000 reactor. Meltdown procedure. Grease my gears. Droid principles. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. The terminal was switched off. The old vacuum shell long predated Minos. I wouldn't be able to hack it. The droid had an old interface port at the base. holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot. The droid had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot. The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. The doors were on lockdown. I wondered whether Joey could help me break out. The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging. The control panel for the service door. vacuum robot looked familiar. The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. The hologram projected the maintenance manual data for an old vacuum robot. The panel had been covering the table's interface port. The droid had an old interface port at the base. The monopods had replaced the subway as Union City's public transportation. The old link terminal had long since stopped working. The terminal was switched off. The old vacuum shell long predated Minos. I wouldn't be able to hack it. Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. It was Joey's original circuit board, the one that I had built myself as a child. I'd recognize my own soldering anywhere. I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good, because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back!
We were never called that.
Best friends?
That'll do, Joey. That'll do. Joey, my oldest friend. My partner in crime. A real pain in the butt. I'd missed him.
What are you looking at, Foster? We have work to do.
Hey, Joey. Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
Anything in here that might help us locate Leet?
What do we know about him?
I have a hunch he's involved in Milo's kidnapping. I've tracked him to a location reference, E1594.
Either that's the worst named restaurant ever, or an old map reference.
Do we have an old map?
You mean, apart from the museum's giant holographic map?
I know. What were you doing in that exhibit, Joey?
I was on a journey of self-reflection.
Really? What did you learn?
I counted 2,147,483,647 sheep.
Careful, Joey. You'll max out your memory. What was the Joey Speaks exhibit about, anyway?
What do you think? People came from across the city to hear my wisdom.
And what did you tell them?
We are all living in a simulation, and death is the only escape.
And then what?
I don't know. I was switched off before I got to the noose part.
How's the shell, Joey?
It's old, cranky, and it itches.
Suck it up, Joey.
You have a nice day too, Foster.
That shell suits you, Joey.
Get lost, Foster. Wait, find me a new shell, then get lost.
Only if it shuts you up. Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
You see that holographic map?
You need to get your eyesight checked, Foster. It's not showing a map anymore.
That's all for now, Joey. Hey, Joey. You see that holographic map?
I'm not blind, Foster.
Well, it looks like it contains information about everywhere in the city. Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it. Union City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
A section of the expanded map showed the tracked location of Songbird's toy, Bilby. Home Crescent Recycling Center. In the industrial level. Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. It's the insides of one of those old barrel robots.
Like the one over there?
Give me a minute. Let me see if I can do anything with this.
Like get us out of here?
Sure. If you're lucky, I might even be able to get us out alive. What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever.
You almost done?
Don't look!
Sorry.
And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into. It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. While it was far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
Come on, Foster. Let's get a move on.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active. Warning, citizen. Cleaning.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
I'd rather you didn't scan it.
Yes, I'm sure.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing to worry about, Mr. Grundy. Nothing at all. Ah! It seems I accidentally scanned it after all. My sincere apologies. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I'm surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
If you're one of our lucky aspiration brooch holders, be...
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet. Well, Joey, how's it feel to be outside again?
Wow! Did I do all this?
So you've told me.
I love what I've done with the place. I am truly something else.
Is Spankles seriously the only drink around here?
Yeah, like, where's a guy gotta go to get some high-grade synthetic lubricant around these parts?
I was thinking of bourbon myself. What do you think of Greta?
She's perfect.
She's a hologram.
Exactly. All data, no sloppy organics. My kind of woman.
Glad to be out of that museum?
You know it. That place was full of useless old junk.
Well, now that I've broken you out...
Don't finish that sentence.
This place... it's so...
Clean?
Not what I was gonna say, but yeah.
You're welcome.
Why should I thank you?
I'm a cleaning droid.
Yeah, but...
You're welcome.
Any idea what we should do next, Joey?
What do I look like? An information booth?
A little, around the eyes. Okay, Joey. We know where the recycling center is, but how do we get there?
I've got a plan. First, I could pretend to be a heap of old junky metal.
Pretend?
I don't like your tone.
Well, I don't like your plan.
Then solve it yourself.
Let's move on.
Lead the way.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen.
I didn't realize I was that big.